The next great resource for local weather is now available.
DigitalWeatherDesk.com is your source for up-to-the-minute local weather. Add DigitalWeatherDesk.com to your favorites, download our app, and follow me on social media. The Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank.
Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. This will not take very long. One, because there's just not a whole lot happening, and two, we're headed toward the weekend, and I think that most folks are pretty in tune with what's headed our way. Your city-by-city forecast, of course, available at the bottom of your screen. The latest numbers have just been updated at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the app. You can find them there. A check of I-20, and as you take a look at the westbound lanes, again, Texas Avenue and some of those areas, starting to slow down a smidge, but everything still seems to be moving smoothly. Here's a look at high temperatures from the day. How about these numbers? Again, these are some bonkers numbers. Hit 80 degrees in a lot of spots this afternoon. And while I'm checking the Louisiana Mesonet, which is operated by the University of Louisiana Monroe, ULM hit 79, Ears 81.2, Plain Dealing 82.2. A far cry from where we were a couple of weeks ago, right? And I know some folks will get a chuckle from that, and others probably will not. Today is February 7th. The record high today at the Monroe Airport was 84, set last year. So, no dice there. 84 is the record high today. 84 is the record high tomorrow, set in 2017. And then 84 is the record high on the 8th. And that was also set last year. So we were kind of on a warm stretch during this stretch last year as well. Good evening, Roxanne. Thanks so much for joining in. Current temperatures are still in the 70s. Some spots still hovering near 80 as the sun starts to go to bed on this Friday. 76 in Monroe, 67 Lake Providence, 72 in Greenville, 75 in Vicksburg. Winds are generally out of the west, and we do have a cold front making its way through the area, so it will be noticeably cooler as we work into the day tomorrow. Louisiana Cooker says it's been a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and that's good to hear, because I know a lot of folks are still trying to kind of pick up the pieces and get everything back in order. Check the infrared satellite as we go into this evening hour, into the evening hours, and still remaining rather quiet. Expect clear skies tonight and very limited cloud cover to impact us really through most of the weekend, especially as we go into the day tomorrow. Your radar made possible by Brown's Roofing. Nothing doing radar-wise or rain-wise, and that probably won't change until Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Futurecast made possible by Bayou Power Sports. I-20 frontage road in Monroe shows that that front will dart through the area through the rest of the nighttime hours tonight. Winds will stay breezy tonight and through the early part of the day tomorrow. Those winds subside as we work deeper into the day. May have a good weekend as well. Thank you so much for taking time out on this Friday afternoon. Northeasterly winds will continue to build in through the day on Saturday, so it will be cool. It won't be cold. You may need some long sleeves, but you won't necessarily need to bundle up if you're heading out to Mardi Gras festivities across northern Louisiana. And we look for the cloud cover to increase on the back of some pretty breezy southerly and southwesterly winds through the day on Sunday. Probably pushes us back to near 70 degrees or even the low 70s for some. And it sets us up for quite a bit of cloud cover through the early parts of next week, eventually allowing for a cold front to move into the area late Tuesday, Wednesday, and that will likely drive some showers and storms back into the region as well. Jane says, great day. It was a great day. A check of temperatures as we go into the day tomorrow. Again, with two parades across the area, a lot of outdoor activities surrounding both of those parades, just in Monroe, West Monroe, and across the area in general. A look at those temperatures, again, during the morning hours, probably in the 40s, climbing into the 50s pretty quickly by around midday, and staying in the 50s until the sun sets. When the sun sets, we'll probably fall back into the 40s. Trish, good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for joining in and making this part of your Friday. But that's pretty much what I have forecast-wise. There's not a whole lot happening. And I don't want to sit here and waste your time trying to convince you otherwise. So a look at the planner as we go into the evening. Your day planner made possible by the Monroe Chamber of Commerce and Leaders of Change. You can learn more at monroe.org. And we appreciate the Monroe Chamber and Leaders of Change, our newest local business partner that has joined in here on the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank. And we're glad to have them. And so as you go into the night, If you have dinner plans or something like that, expect that cold front to bring some cooler temperatures in and perhaps getting a little breezy as we work into the late night hours. Nothing crazy, 15-mile-an-hour winds, maybe a smidge gusty at times, but those winds should subside as we go into tomorrow morning rather. Daytime highs tomorrow near 60. Again, a few clouds, but cooler. Winds will be out of the northeast 5 to 10. Rain chances close to 0. Look at the 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware. Latest forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app. Sherry, good evening to you. Low 70s Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, we bring the rain chances back in, although it may be a late Tuesday, early Wednesday time frame. In fact, the rain chances are 40% for Tuesday, and they stay at about 30% for Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Again, you can find all of that on the app or at digitalweatherdesk.com. We will trend a little bit cooler as we eventually weasel a weak cold front through the area mid parts of the week. Nothing dramatic, and temperatures generally look to stay above normal for this time of year. Really, through most of next week and maybe into next weekend as well. A reminder, the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank is a digital weather platform serving 33 parishes and counties across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and western Mississippi. It's made possible 100% free to you by the local businesses that you see there on your screen. You play your role by liking and commenting and sharing on all the content that you see that you feel others need to see. Follow us on your favorite social media platforms. And, of course, support our local business partners when you can, if you can. Look at the schedule as we go into the weekend. Fishing game is later tonight. I'll have a look at your parade planner tomorrow morning. So as you wake up and get ready for Mardi Gras festivities in Monroe and West Monroe, and you're trying to figure out how everything's going to jive in terms of temperatures, I'll have that for you tomorrow morning at 9. Your tea time forecast will be tomorrow at 6 p.m., Frenchman's Bend back open for play after the ice storm, and obviously they had a lot of, tree problems and just overall sogginess, but they've dried out, and so Frenchman's Bend's back open, and we appreciate them making the tea time forecast possible. Our next live stream, Monday morning. No live content this weekend. Obviously, you'll have all this recorded content that will keep you up to date and in the loop of the forecast, but in terms of live stuff, we will join that back Monday. Sherry and Sherry, good evening. Back to back. How's that? Sherry, I'm not going to, I don't do last names. I mean, everybody can see them in the comments section, but Sherry and Sherry, good evening and good evening. Good evening squared, if you will. Sherry squared. Algebra joke. Forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app. Again, there's your upcoming schedule. I'll see you live on Monday morning as we get ready for what will likely be a slightly stormier end to the month. Middle to end part of the month, probably a little bit more active than the first half of the month has been, or at least the first 6 days. But the weekend will be nice. So again, enjoy all the Mardi Gras festivities. Enjoy them safely. Don't drink and drive. Be smart. Be cautious around the parade floats. Keep an eye on the kiddos. And just everybody be good neighbors and good citizens as we all try to get out and just be social and celebrate after what's been a rough couple of weeks across the area. Again, forecast is available on the app, online. Have a happy weekend, a wonderful weekend, happy Mardi Gras, all that stuff. And I'll see you Monday.
My name's Chris O'Byrne. I'm with Brown's Roofing. There's a common misnomer in the insurance restoration industry that taking an insurance claim start to finish is similar to remodeling a bathroom. Well, in fact, there's a lot of red tape on the process. Sometimes major adjustments are needed to be able to get the work done and get the work done right. It is very important for an educated representative to get with you today and walk you through this process start to finish. Your peace of mind is our top priority.